The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the New Media Factory. Some programs on this network might include strong images and language and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
If you feel too loud, I can hear for a while. So pour a bottle of wine, take some time. Yeah. Need a helping hand, or perhaps just a friend. Pull a chair, 'cause it's alright. It's alright. It's
Hi everyone! Welcome to Love LOLz. We are streaming live from Beyond the Box Studios at One Rockwell. I am your host, and am I looking at the right camera? Yes. Ito I'm there. You're over there, I am over here. I am your host, Tita, but you can call me Tita K. Welcome to the show. We are streaming live, I said that na. Let's kick off this episode with the Tita K giveaway. Ay, mali kasi. Yan. The Tita K giveaway. Let's pick the 5 winners of the Bell and there's my guest. But I'll introduce them later. You can say hello. Let's pick the 5 winners of the Bell and Cat Nail and Wax Studio Ultimate Hand Spa Manicure worth 495 pesos. We have 5 winners and I will just get them. You like to pick a winner?
Sure.
Number 1 is Kimara Mijares. I pick it so it's faster. Anna Lorraine Gonzalez. Carol Dodds. Ano ba yan? 3, 4. Bless Kwai Kong and Neva Arboleda. Santos! You guys win manicure sets. Then the others I put you in the trash can.
Neva.
You know her?
She's a blogger, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
there's part of the kapisanan ng mga mommy bloggers
Yes.
Association of the Philippines. And now we will pick the next giveaway, which is the parang ano siya, makeover levels to death just in time for Valentine's. It's the hair, makeup, and eyebrow threading package worth 1,795 pesos. And for this, we only have 2 contestants. And the winner is Kate Barbosa. Yay! Congratulations! We will announce the winners also on livelovelolz.com. So there. And next, never fear, Tita K is here. If you are very sad that you did not win, don't worry. We have another giveaway, care of Zen Nutrients. So go to livelovelolz.com and I'll explain it there. Okay, now for our visitors for this evening. Okay, with me tonight are two of the 4 ladies of Bonne Bouche Greenbelt 5. Much celebrated fashion designer Michi Calica and the very elegant jewelry designer Elena Bautista. Let us now watch their video. May song sila, mga rockstar rin sila, te. I will call Yaya to play the video, just a minute. Take it away, Yaya. Elena Bautista. Welcome to Live Love LOLz.
Hello.
It is a tremendous, may kodigo ako dyan,
Oo.
sandali. It is a tremendous honor to have you as my visitors for tonight.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming,
Yeah.
Michi. Now let us begin with some kind of wait, I like with effect. I like with effect and I will make an effect. Some kind of Donya Problems. Marami tayo nun. Do you have any that you would like to share?
Any?
We have a lot of that.
Yeah.
But okay.
Okay, here, I have one. The first time I met these two ladies, they posed a very, very important and serious question. Which is more masakit? Which is more painful? Losing a driver or losing a cook?
Yeah. What's harder,
What's
Kaz?
harder?
I think, in my opinion, I think it's the driver.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Because you can cook.
No, not even.
No, because you can order.
Yeah.
Yes, very good.
Yeah, my husband's a retired chef, but he doesn't
Ay,
cook at
salama.
home.
Okay.
Not even. But I think it's more inconvenient.
Okay.
Because you can call an agency for a cook.
Okay.
If you had to get a cook.
But you can't do that with drivers as well.
But it's a little harder because you have to have some kind of a recommendation, but it's really more difficult without a
Okay.
driver. For me, I don't know, Elena, how
Well, yeah,
it is
same
with you.
here because I don't drive.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
so
they are
I
in life.
definitely, will be helpless without a driver.
So driver more. Your vote is driver.
Yes, driver more.
Not
Kasi
cook.
with a driver, you can go around and buy food.
Yes, and you make him
right?
utos. And you can
Yes.
also wash dishes because the cook
It can
cannot
be all
drive.
around, yeah.
Yes, very good. Yes, okay. I have no driver.
Yeah.
I have no cook. My ulam is ulit-ulit. But anyway, let's not talk about that anymore. Okay, so driver. Now, let's go to the next. Let's talk about Elena Bautista, jewelry designer. The first time I laid eyes on this woman, she was wearing the most beautiful bespoke monogram. Ano ba tawag dyan?
Necklace. It's a
Necklace, yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is I'm wearing also right now.
There you go.
Yeah, and I am too.
Yes,
I'm wearing
Michi,
mine.
wala akong
Also.
ganyan. Oh.
Soon you will have.
It's very, I would call it a lakas makadonya. It's very elegant. What made you think of this design?
Well, this design kasi came about when, like we know naman that people now are very brand conscious, diba?
Yes.
So most of them like buy mga those branded bags and then those shoes, and then syempre when you're out, you bump into people na having the same bags also and the same shoes. So parang
Yes.
pareho
Who
na.
wore it better?
Yeah. So now I was thinking, why not wear your own initials?
Your own brand of
Your
Donya.
own,
Yes, yes.
And then you can have it, I came up also with shoe clips that have your
Yes.
own initials also.
We will get to the photos of those later. This is very elegant, and you are also wearing a how do you call it?
Oh, this is my, this one.
Yes.
Well, I paired it up with my tambourine necklace.
This is the tambourine necklace. What you're wearing now
Yeah.
is the tambourine necklace. It
Because of
is
the
over.
detail.
Because
not
of the
here,
detail.
there.
Yeah, it has the traditional grooves of the tambourine, no? And then-
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was in grade school, gusto kong instrument yung tambourine. Kasi dati, either you're the tambourine, the triangle, or the angklung. Did you know the angklung?
No, sorry.
You don't know the
No,
angklung?
I haven't met him.
angklung. What's the angklung?
It's like a bamboo instrument, and then you go like that. Klong, 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 klong.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah. Anyway, just
This
talking
one-
about the tambourine necklace.
This one is like my modern take on the tambourine. Because remember before,
Beautiful,
like the
yeah.
lolas or your moms, I'm sure, parang every time there's a Filipiniana occasion with their terno, right?
But they're not, yeah.
They wear it with a tambourine necklace.
Okay.
Now, this is like a twist lang, a modern twist. on
Modern
that.
twist.
Yeah.
And why pair it with fabric? I'm curious.
Well, it adds in the pagka-modern.
Parang,
Yeah. It's also
mixed
cooler.
media,
And then
kumbaga.
plus this one kasi, you can actually replace it with a different color. So it's
Nice.
more versatile.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
kunyari, depends on what you're wearing.
Yeah. And if you're a
Wonderful.
real Donya and you have allergies, go for this because metal actually is harder on the skin. So why not like a silk tool, di ba?
Yes.
It gives it a softer look.
Okay, pwede labhan.
Pwede.
Pwede laban, pwede palitan ng lace, cotton, but this is silk. What you're wearing now is silk.
This is actually soft tulle.
Yes, it's a mix.
Yeah.
Ang spelling ng tulle ay T-U-L-L-E. Hindi T-O-O-L. Iba yun. Tulle, because we are talking to fashion designers. So here we are looking at 3 versions of your tambourine necklace.
Yeah.
So what is the difference between the 1, the 2, the 3? Can you choose like parang what
Well, actually,
what
yeah, 'cause
tambourine goes on?
Well, it really depends on you. What's nice about this is you can play around with
Yeah,
it.
it's
So you can like put all the same, like the barrels. They can all be the
Barrels.
same.
Okay, so that's what they're
And
called.
then
yes.
like you can pull this up and then make it shorter. So
Okay.
it can fall here. And then you can do variations, like you have the cylinders, which is the oval shaped ones, and then this round one. So
And
you
there's-
combine.
Also, yeah, wonderful.
Yeah.
There's also a sandali, iakit natin to. There's also a crucifix version like what the model is wearing. You can see all of these tambourine necklaces, tulle, how do you call it? The tulle tambourine necklaces of Elena Bautista at Bonne Bouche, Green Belt 5, second levels. Yes. And not only that, she has these. What is this?
Oh, okay.
It's so fabulous. I have no words for it.
Because this is actually a collection of all tambourine. So this is also tambourine inspired.
Okay, wonderful.
So-
I'm getting excited. So when you were coming up with this collection,
Yeah,
may tambourine ka sa harapan mo.
No naman.
hindi.
Gumaganon
ka ako.
Well, syempre, when you have the necklace, di ba, you can't help but think, okay, wait, what will I wear with this?
There, no.
So you have your earrings and then your rings.
And you'll be so surprised with the price. But I don't memorize it, but when I asked it, it was shockingly everyday
Affords.
affordable.
Yes,
Yes.
affords.
totally.
Very affordable.
So we're not gonna talk about price points here, but you can give them a call, you can email her, you can go to the store and check out and fit. Pwede ba mag-fit
Of
ng mga
course.
alahas?
Yeah.
So you go na there now na. And this is also part of that. Is this also part of the tambourine collection? These drop earrings?
Oh, yes.
Oh yes.
If
oh
you
yes.
notice, well, the details, you'll see the details actually. Like you'll see the swirls. Well, those things that you find in the tambourine.
Wonderful. It's so
And
intricate.
then it's, well, with the mix of color, of course, we place the colored stones there. So that one, it has the malachite, the green malachite, and the white agate.
It's a little
She's
bit
the
like
white
Cleopatra inspired when you look at it, right? Remember when you had some buyers
Yes.
wanting to dress up like a draped white dress? It's so
Yes.
perfect.
What's
God.
so
Oh,
nice
goddess.
about
Oh,
this is that, just wearing the earrings alone, it's enough already to
It is enough, yeah.
give a statement.
Ay, gusto ko yun. Gusto ko lang kasi statement. Habang bumibili ka ng gulay, diba? Magkano yan? Tapos tataasan nila yung presyo. So yeah, don't wear that to the palengke. You're not gonna get a good deal. Your sales staff at the store, we're talking about these wonderful stackable rings.
Stackable rings,
Ah, okay.
So in this spring summer. No?
Binibentahan ka, no?
Oo, sabi ko, hindi, pipicturean ko lang. Hindi ako
You're wearing
bibili.
it. She's wearing it tonight.
Oh, there you go.
This is like a sample of the tambourine rings. Now, what's nice also with this is you can choose the colors that you want to get, and then you just stack them all up, and then you'll come up with a thick.
So fun,
Mm.
yeah. And we all do. We want them big, we want them thick.
Yeah.
So tell the viewers, at what point in your life did you fall in love with jewelry and all of these things?
In the beginning,
Mga 2 years
old.
old levels.
No naman, medyo a little
5
bit
na.
older. Yeah, kasi my mom is into jewelries also. So, parang, she...
Like she likes to buy jewelry. She has a lot of
She was a
jewelry. or
jeweler.
She studied
She was a
jewelry.
jeweler, yes.
Wonderful.
So, that's what inspired me also to do all these things. And then, of course, through the years, parang when I was studying, I said, I want to be a jeweler like my mom. And then I want to study also, gemology in the States.
Gemology.
Which you did, right?
Which I
In New
did.
York. No?
So because parang everything I wanted to end up like a good jeweler also.
Yes, jeweler to the
Have my own
Donyas.
shop. Yeah, for the Donyas.
From the Donyas for the Donyas.
From the Donyas for the Donyas. So you really know your brand of jalahas and
Yeah.
jewelry. So when did you start your jewelry career?
Naku,
Like, pagbalik ng
I'm
ano?
gonna talk about age here.
Hindi walang age. Lahat tayo
Age,
mga
ha?
Dod.
Okay.
Walang mga 2000.
Okay, let's okay. After college.
Ganun na lang. Mga,
Ayun, ganun na lang.
once upon a time, after college,
so parang, actually, ever since naman kasi I wanted to be a jeweler. So anything I did or everything na I planned was geared towards being a jeweler.
Wonderful.
So when I was in college, I took up business management, thinking that I'll have my own shop.
she's so focused.
Yeah,
Were you
super.
Like that? Were you like that
No,
girl?
the
Yeah.
opposite.
I don't
Totally
know.
like-
I don't even know what I'm doing.
And
But I
then-
knew I wanted to be a fashion designer, but that's me later.
Yeah,
Go
and
ahead.
then I got into merchandising also.
It's
Kasi,
really, yeah.
you know,
Stepping
how
stones.
to sell stuff, ganyan.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then eventually I did my studies already in the States, and then after that when I came back, I started a small business already.
Yeah.
Smart business.
So, Elena, you're not just a jeweler, you're also a gemologist and a jewelry designer. Kasi iba yun, di ba? All the three.
Yes, a
Yeah.
gemologist.
Sige nga,
is-
pa-lecture.
Okay,
Ano
somebody.
Hindi ko alam yun eh.
Well, for you to be a graduate gemologist, you have to be able to identify the colored stones, all the different colored stones.
But
so
is
that's
that not
gem
a- yeah.
identification. And
Ay,
then,
okay. It's like a
and then at
test.
the same time, you have to be able to grade diamonds also.
Okay.
So when you say grading, that includes the 4 C's. Okay,
yes.
the 4
That-
C's
I know
are
one.
the color, cut,
Clarity.
yeah,
And cost. Cost? No. What's the other C?
Fail.
carat weight.
Sorry,
Carat weight, the size.
Ay, nila naman mga boys. Oh.
Pwede na yan, pwede na yan. At least you got all 3.
See, that's if you want to be a real Donya, you have to know the 4 C's.
Yes.
I fail. So aside from fine jewelry, I see you have. Is this also an Elena Bautista creation?
Yeah, okay. Because I wanted to play around also with different kinds of metal. So I made use of, aside from the gold, the fine gold na you use
Yes.
most of the time with jewelries, I tried using also brass, which is another metal.
Yes.
And then silver.
Okay.
So I came up with a line that's brass and silver. But this particular, this one on the screen, it's made out of brass. These are sliders that you insert.
Okay,
the,
that's so fun.
the
That's so
leather
fun.
cuffs. So you can just what you can do is you can replace the cuff.
Yeah, like I don't want to wear green. It's
Yeah.
so it's like your jewelry can be there are many uses for it. Oh, I'm wearing this, I don't want to wear that. I want to be casual. I want to put some sparkle.
Yes.
Is that real exotic skin or it's just stamped leather? I mean,
It's stamped leather. Well, I also have the exotic skin.
yeah, that's pretty though.
So this gives your clients a less inexpensive version
Yes,
of
and at the same
Glamour.
time, they can also get the medyo more expensive
The look,
one.
yeah. So you have choices.
Yes.
So kung may budget, dun kayo sa mamahalin. But if you wanna but if you want like, casual glamour, you can mix your stamped leather. Pero kung may budget, dun ka sa exotic leather. Tapos wag ka maghugas ng kamay, wag ka maghugas ng pinggan, wag ka magluto. You just have to do not use it in the kitchen. Okay?
Oh, but may I add, like with the jewelries kasi na I make, most of the time I try to think of ways na they can wear it with different variations. Bale, they can wear it as a pin or
Okay,
as a attachment on the cuff.
Yeah.
So parang medyo, at least there's mileage when it
There's
comes to
thought, there's
when they
mileage,
buy
you're right.
the jewelries.
Yeah.
Now, even if they spend this much, it can take them a long way.
Because you always called it multitasking
Yes.
jewelry. Your
Multitasking,
design is just like you,
wonderful,
right?
yeah. So
like
later
a lot of
we'll talk
us.
about
So
that,
I
yeah.
know, right? You're the chief financial officer of this company, are you?
Yes,
So
she
that-
is.
Yeah. So you're
Absolutely.
so with that, having said that, you're multitasking. Maraming mga numbers involved, diba? Tas
Mga decisions.
lalatero on the
Yes.
side.
Decisions.
So this is an example of your multitasking pendant that we were talking about earlier. This is the version that you can clip on your bag,
Yes.
clip on your shoes,
with
with your own brand of self.
your
Diba?
initials, yeah.
Ako
So
to.
it's your monogram. So, this one naman, well, I can speak for myself, no?
Yeah.
And probably Michi also. We love wearing flats and then, pumps, the plain pumps also.
Yes.
So, I thought maybe, why not come up with a shoe clip that you can wear with your
Yeah,
your
and it's
flats and then
great.
just transfer it from one.
Yeah, I like what
leg
you
to
were
another.
saying, the brand, everybody's wearing this,
Yeah.
you go out and everybody has the same shoes. Why not have your own?
Yeah,
That's
and
true.
then diba when they ask you, oh, what's that? What brand? Oh, it's my own.
Oo.
Yeah,
wait,
you
that's
establish
like
your own logo.
Yeah. Elena Bautista.
Yeah.
Bonne Bouche, Greenbelt 5.
Yeah.
So that is the brand of Elena Bautista. This one, I need this.
This is fantastic. It's
This is-
selling like hotcakes.
I'm
You won't
look at
believe
it. Look at it.
Yeah.
Don't you? I want
Amazing.
it. I'm just, I just have to buy bed sheets first. But yeah, I'm gonna prepare for that. And it's
Yeah.
not expensive. You can email her. We'll post Elena's email address later, so you can ask her how much it is. Or check it out at Greenbelt 5. And
Yeah.
now, thank you, Elena.
Or follow her at Twitter, right, Elena? Why did you give them
Yes, at Elena Di Bautista too.
I will tweet it also. You have to follow me first. Tita
Yeah.
K. No, you follow Carotita. And then after that, I'll tweet Elena's and Michi's email addresses as well. Now, we go to ta-da! Michi Calica. Who does not want to talk about her career? She's sick and tired of
Yeah.
talking about her career. So I will talk about your career. Don't worry, it's
Oh,
only
no,
one
may CD.
May CD, ipiplay ko na lang yan. Michi is tired of talking about her career in countless interviews, so I'll be the one. With more than 18 years in the biz, she has sat down with countless brides, as
Yeah.
in to make each of them their one perfect gown. The Michi Calica brand of style is glamour without being intimidating. To learn more, go to michicalica.com.
Yes.
At present, Michi Calica's fashion empire has been exporting bridal apparel to the US.
Yeah.
She runs and owns the following: Michi Calica Fresh Flowers. Ayan.
I brought you
Andyan na.
some today.
Thank you for the
Yeah.
flowers. Is a teacher at SOFA, School of Fashion and the Arts. What do you teach at SOFA?
Fashion entrepreneurship.
Fashion
Yeah, so I
entrepreneur.
teach the designers how to make some real dough.
Okay.
Not just sit around and design. Time to make the big bucks.
Yeah, because fashion is
Yeah.
not just about being creative.
Yeah.
Kailangan nyo rin magpalamon ng pamilya at ng self.
But that was last year. I haven't. They invited me to teach again, but let's see if I
Okay.
make the time.
Let's see.
Yeah. Let's see.
Bumblebee
Yeah.
runs on owns Bonne Bouche
With Elena.
with Elena and
Yes.
2 other ladies. So let's go into Bonne Bouche. Tell us about your what is this collaborative creative effort that you speak of?
Okay. So, well, it's a 5-year-old company, right? We were at Greenbelt when they opened.
Oh wow.
So they invited me to come in, and I felt the perfect partner was Elena
Okay.
because
Magaling siya sa math.
aside from the fact that her jewelry is exquisite, and
Exquisite.
very refined, so easy to sell kasi it's really of high quality. So I invited her, and then as the years went by, we had a shoe designer, which is Lupe Signs.
Lupe Signs, that's right.
Yeah, that's Stella Kimbo, and very beautiful leather shoes made in Marikina.
Yes.
And of course, Nicole Schecker for buttery soft leather bags.
You know, when you say buttery soft, I
Yeah.
could not agree more. I went and
Diba?
snooped around, and I don't know how to use a clutch bag.
Okay.
My wallet is as big as a clutch bag, so I could not use one. But when you put it on your arm, it really feels like
Yeah.
a baby's bottom.
That's true. That's true. Now, what's interesting here is that this year we started designing the lines together.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, so meaning what we wanted to do was like the client will cross by. So if you're buying a Michi Calica dress, it will go with an Elena Bautista piece. And it's been happening because we actually hired a younger stylist who's about 23 to give us like the
feel of what's going on
yeah,
today.
so so more of like, let's say, the forecasts, and then we interpret it for our market because we had found a very good niche market.
Yes, wonderful. And who
Yeah.
is the Bonne Bouche lady? Kayo yun.
Kami.
You know,
Ako yung target market.
it's exactly. Not really, it's the Donyas. Truly. Oo.
And here are the 4 Donyas of Bonne Bouche, and just to briefly introduce you guys one by one to the millions of fans. There is Michi Calica, as you see, leading the pack. She is the fashion designer. There is Elena. Saka Elena, hindi kita makita. Ano suot
To
mo?
the left.
Ayan, yan si
Green
Elena.
and teal. Then behind is Stella. And that's Nicole Schecker to the right.
One
In
that's
peacock green.
peacock green.
Yeah.
Nicole is the bag designer.
That's right,
And
yes.
Stella is the
Professor. I mean, she's also a professor, right?
Oh my gosh, we'll
Of
get into that
economics,
later.
yeah.
We were talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway,
Yeah.
we'll get to that.
But I think, Karen, what's exciting is that there is really a very interesting market that we've found over the years, no? So really, it's like more of like 35. I really want to say 40, but 35 and above,
Yeah. Why would you like to say 40?
because it's a lot of 40 plus who have like their income is they just buy unplanned.
Shucks, gusto ko maging 40.
It's the best.
Wala
But
na ba
really-
Jay? Pili na tayo
Wala
ate,
na, because
oh.
you already, I think you at that stage 40 and then up, but they're very fashion conscious and still wanting to be.
Yes.
They still
Oh,
want to
yes.
be correct. Also,
Yes.
diba? Iba na yung 40 now than how it was in our mom's time.
That is true. That is
Yeah,
very true.
so-
They read magazines. They watch TV.
Yeah.
So they know what is current.
Yeah, and you want to have pieces that you keep for a very long time.
You
These
are right.
stylish.
Absolutely right.
You want to have it for a long time.
We are no longer, and we are no longer at the age of, how do you say it, disposable fashion.
Yeah,
You
no
wear it
more,
one
no
time.
more.
Wala na.
No
mga
more.
mature na tayo mga te.
Yeah, quality.
So you have pieces like this, and you have events to go to. That is your Bonne Bouche market.
That's right. That's
so
right.
people enter, and then they ask, ano ba pwede suotin?
Yes. It's really, I love meeting the women because they're very sophisticated.
Ay, talaga?
Yeah.
I wanna make tambay lang in the store and meet your clients.
You would love them. And also, certain days, like Elena, we're there, of course, doing store visits. And we personally help our shoppers. But also Jella, that's her stylist. We asked her to
okay.
model. That's Jella Abores. So
Hi,
she,
Jella!
gets away with a hat for every day and
Yeah.
things like that. And she's in the store too, maybe like once a week,
I
right?
see. I
So,
see. What's
there.
this? I like the middle dress. That's very fun.
Thank you. That's called the effortless dress kasi walang kahirap-hirap to wear it.
Walang effort. Pwede
Oo.
kang when you wake up in the morning, you put it on, pwede ka na maghatid ng bata sa school.
Yes.
Mag-shades ka lang if you don't have
That's
makeup.
true. You don't even need a bag. Look how big those pockets are.
Oh, okay. So those are pockets.
Yeah.
Wonderful. This and I see that in your lookbook, you're combining. This is what you
Yes.
mentioned about the client entering and buying a dress. This parang type ko
That's
yung bag.
true.
Gusto ko
Yeah.
yan.
You know what I noticed, Elena? The dress, when I see what's being bought, the dress is being bought with jewelry. The shoes with the bags.
Okay.
Or the shoes with the dress. Pero the combinations are really very interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
The purpose actually is that when you enter the store, parang when you enter, you find your dress and then you find already the shoes that will match that
Your
dress.
dress.
that
Yeah,
you're
it's like a
getting.
one-stop
Or like
shopping experience.
the bag or the accessory that will
Yeah.
match it.
Like this, for instance, is like a Missoni-inspired wrap dress. It's a classic you can have for a long time. But we also notice that some days, the woman comes in really focusing, I want to buy this jewelry. So there's a mindset.
Oh, okay.
But it's not always dress ka agad eh. It's
So there's
like,
no like special magic formula what lures the shopper into the store.
maybe the show window, and we
Yes.
also always have fresh flowers.
Oh, okay.
From, of course, the flower shop. Elena orders from my flower shop. And you know, it really attracts people. I'm from the back and I see, at first they see the flowers, then they look around and they come in.
Okay,
also
that's
the
that's
scent,
that's
diba,
nice to
Michi?
know.
Yes.
We make sure that there's a nice scent.
Yeah, there's a very
Do you
Yeah.
scenting? Like, do you have like a fancy scenting machine or like oils and
Yeah,
stuff and
actually.
incense? No, naman.
Yeah. Not naman so fancy, but it's like more of like a nice bamboo scent. That's,
Oh, I love bamboo
Is that good?
scent. It's so bango.
Oh, di ba when you enter a store, tapos you like the scent, you like what you're smelling, parang you
Yes.
get parang
Ganado. It's part of the
ganado
shopping
to-
experience.
Yeah, and then you stay there longer.
And then you sit there, nakikiamoy ka lang. Diba? Kasi bango-bango.
But you know what?
Yeah,
It's
yeah, I
funny
know, I
kasi we have clients who they just sit and then they talk to our staff. And then, which is nice. Kasi
Yes.
parang we also wanted to give that that vibe also. Na,
Yeah.
you know, it's not
You
an
can come-
intimidating
True,
store.
true. Kaya nga glamorous without being intimidating,
Yeah.
di ba? In fact, like one of the clients actually said that she feels like she's going on vacation when she shops in Bonne Bouche.
That's a nice thing to be said
Yeah.
about your store.
Yeah, because she feels like it's a break and she's not in this world and she gets what the treatment she wants
Yes.
and comes home with the pieces that she loves.
Ay,
So,
tayo
like a
mga
vacation.
te. Makiupulan tayo. No, what's nice about the store also is you are welcomed by a giant sofa. So, and it's round, it's circular. So you sit down and then you can like sit down all around the sofa and then you're looking at different displays and then you have your clothes. Okay, we'll get into that. We're still there in the...
There.
Look at how fresh that is.
Yeah, so see, really easy to wear pieces. I think this takes like a minute to wear it. And the cobalt blue one is actually a pure Irish linen piece, which I call the swing dress.
The swing dress.
The
There's
swing
a lot
dress.
of movement.
Yeah, like look at Jella, she's swinging there. And she's wearing, of course, your beautiful necklace and also a pair of lupusines. If I'm viewing right, no?
And
There,
I like
pumps.
yeah, there you
The
go.
swing,
I like
yeah.
the colors. I like this is did Jella put this together?
She did.
Well,
She did.
yeah, it's
Before she
nice.
modeled, she was picking stuff out and then she wore them. And of course, there's a clutch by Nicole Shecker.
That is the
So-
buttery soft leather that
Yes.
that we were talking about. And then here you go. Not only do you have long evening gowns,
Yeah.
one-piece dresses, you have how do you call this? Separate.
Yes, separates that are also very effortless. A lot of 100% linens, cottons. I don't really use synthetics because you know the body has to breathe.
Ay, oo.
Diba?
Tignan mo naman to. Yeah, oh,
It's
kailangan
like that,
mag-breathe
fresh na
yan.
fresh. Like
Fresh
that,
na
that,
fresh.
that.
Benta yung ganito ko. Hindi ako na mag-isip. When you say linen and you say cotton, what about the care? The care of the fabric? Can you just
Yeah.
dump it in the washing machine? Is it that friendly?
Not naman washing machine because you know they're a bit like
Hand wash.
yes,
Hand wash.
gentle hand wash.
Okay.
And then line dry it, but mostly hand wash. It will do the
Okay.
trick.
What's wonderful about the Bonne Bouche Facebook page is that they also give tips on how to care for your clothes.
Yeah.
I saw one. Something about hot
Hot
water.
water, yeah, for really hard stains.
Okay, buhusan mo siya ng mainit na tubig. Ano yan, kape? But of course, it depends on the material.
Carrots talaga.
Okay. Tubig. Sige mo lang, ano? Lysol. I don't care. I love that brand, Lysol. Put it. You know, for the smells, the smell when it's rainy season, and then you can't get the smell out
Yeah,
of
and
bed.
then like a kulob smell.
Yeah.
What do you use?
You put a cup full of Lysol.
Okay.
Yeah. Wala na. It's gone. It's disappeared. I love you, Lysol. And now we go into bags. These are
Yes.
bags, the with buttery soft leather, designed by
Nicole Shecker.
Nicole
She's
Shecker.
another very glamorous woman who, you know, anything she buys, up to her toothpaste, I follow it.
Really?
Yeah.
I love
Because she's-
people like that. You
Because
know,
she's so, if you think Elena is elegant,
Yeah.
she naman, she's another look.
so who's more
altogether.
elegant?
Iba
Iba level.
Si Nicole is a beauty expert, diba?
Also,
Michi?
yeah.
Gusto natin nun.
Nako, basta. I think that's another show.
Yeah, you guys have to come back
Yeah.
with the Fab Four, the four of you. And then we will see who's more elegant. No, just kidding. I'm just playing. So here we're looking at Nicole's bags. Was she a bag designer for long? What brought you guys together?
We actually met at a trip to Amanpulo.
Oh,
We had another
what
friend.
a fabulous meeting! You know?
Yeah, we had a friend who flew us in. It was her birthday. And then, of course, we knew each other.
Kilala niyo ba si Nicole nung nag-fly in kayo?
No, but you
Si
did.
Actually, si
You
Michi,
did, right?
that was her first time.
To meet
Okay.
Nicole.
But
So-
Nicole was my
Your
schoolmate.
friend. Alright.
Yeah, but we had a common friend who had a birthday. She flew us in. We were like five girls or six. And then we met her at the hangar of Basta, that place where we were about to fly, and it was raining. We thought we were gonna crash. So we were like, then Elena go, come on, picture because it was really scary, that flight to Amman. So we met Nicole there. Then while we were like about to like snorkel, she said that she had a bag line.
Okay.
And Elena was whispering to me in the shower, you let her show it to us, baka we can sell it. That's how it
Benta
started.
natin yan. O, pandagdag sa ano.
That's how it started. And we liked what we saw, diba? So,
And you guys will like what you will see, and you have to go to the store and feel it for yourself. This was the bag that I touched. So soft.
which one is it? Take note,
That
okay?
one. This one. Ay,
Okay.
where's it?
Elena, you have to tell
That what?
we are 30 off for the
Oh,
bags.
yeah.
And it's right now.
OMG.
We just
Today,
started,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, we put out the sign today.
Very lucky. You're
So
very lucky.
we're on sale now. Well, for the bags and the shoes, they
Yeah.
can
They are at 30%.
yes,
At the most.
at
right?
the most.
I think Nicole Shecker's bag are 30%.
Yes.
And then Lupe Signs I did. There's Nicole.
There's Nicole.
Yeah, that's
Ay.
Nicole.
Yeah, she looks like the type that I would copy her toothpaste too.
Yeah.
Because there are people like
She's
that.
like Eva.
Like, anong gamit mo? Anong sabon panglaba? And then you'll copy everything that
Yeah,
she uses.
She's a lovely woman. Nicole, yeah.
Here we go with her crazy, gorgeous clutches. But again, I can't use a clutch.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people using clutches now. So go to the store and
Why do
see.
you have a hard time with clutches?
Yung wallet ko kasing laki ng clutch na. Wallet pa lang yun.
Okay.
Siyempre kailangan mo ng yung aking spray for mga wipes. Why? That's many things there like that. And my wallet, again, is as big as a clutch. I'm not joking.
So you like a lot of stuff. You're a big bag girl.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's cute.
yeah.
Kaya mo naman even if you're petite, you look good in a big bag.
Pero there are big clutches too.
Here, such as this. Ay, you mean big clutches?
No, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah. there
But
is-
no, but with all the stuff I put in, it's like you're carrying a life.
Yeah, the big clutches are flat too, so you can hardly put stuff like in, right?
But yeah. I need a strap. I need some sort of strap.
Yeah.
And look, lo and behold,
Yeah.
here are some samples
Oh,
of,
very yummy colors for Nicole.
and these are
So-
yeah. This looks like a very spring, a spring set, spring
Yeah.
collection.
That those Laudure cupcake colors. That's for spring. The French cupcakes.
Yun pala ang pronunciation nun, mga
Yeah.
ten. For the benefit who do not know how to pronounce, it is.
Tama ba yun? I said
yun?
Laudure.
Oh,
Yeah.
tanda, no? Basta yun. Spell ko na lang.
Yes.
And
These are on sale. These are on sale. Super nice. These are on sale. We're getting a lot of inquiries on the Facebook page,
Yes,
right,
yes,
for this.
yeah.
So you mentioned that when you design, it's a now it's a collaborative
Yes,
effort.
definitely.
So you guys sit down on like, okay, anong gimmick natin? Like, what's our
Yes.
next collection
Everything
going to be
from
like?
the color to, let's say, what the forecasts are. Let's say,
Yeah.
kunyari spring, summer, there's perforation, like the mga butas-butas.
Yes, that's right.
Or nail beds, like the studs.
Nail beds.
Or now matchy-matchy na again.
You know, I've always
Yeah.
like, wait, we're going rewind.
Uh-uh.
I kind of like matchy.
Matchy-matchy, and then also a whitewash, everything white.
Okay.
Florals, which you're not crazy about, right, Elena?
Not
You're not
into
You're not
florals.
crazy
Yeah.
about florals. And then, what else was the forecast? Super interesting, but
But how often do you sit down? Like, what, 4 times a year? Do you follow the
3 times.
seasons?
3 times a year
Three times
kasi
a
we're
year.
not like the
Yeah.
countries, other countries.
First
na,
world
they have
countries.
4.
Tayo,
Oo.
2 lang. Bakit
Oo,
kayo
2.
3?
lang?
Eh kasi,
May holiday.
no, we have kasi di ba the rainy.
holiday, and then the raining is like the transition.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then
The summer.
Yeah.
So we are
Siningit
skipping.
na namin yung rainy.
Oo.
Kasi
So there's more to
it
sell.
rains also here. So parang you have to make promo when
It's
it
a
rains.
season nga
True,
naman.
true.
So for the so now we are to expect spring.
Yes, spring, summer.
Spring, summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of pastel colors.
Yes.
So this would be on your Facebook page. It's all holiday collection. What you see.
Yes,
Yes.
that's all holiday.
Yeah.
The coming up pa lang. The,
Ay, so
Super
exciting!
exciting.
OMG!
Yeah.
So then we can expect also sale. Yes,
Yeah.
very good. Like here, Lupes Saints. Their in-house shoe brand designed
Yes.
by the professor by day, shoe designer by night. Stella Kimbo.
Yeah.
Also known as Batman. She does everything. Wonderful.
Everything. Yeah. She's also a multitasking virtuoso mom.
So,
So-
multitasking virtuoso
Yes.
high motherhood levels.
She's for kids.
Yeah,
Tama
actually,
ba?
we're all mothers.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
So,
yes. Wives and
parang
mothers.
That's why we can all relate to each other. Like, kunyari, whatever we get into, parang everyone
Yes, yeah. Like
understands. Yeah.
That's
you
true.
mentioned, for the Donyas, by the Donyas.
But working naman.
But
Donyas
working-
who are working.
Yeah, all the Donyas now are working. Everyone's a Donya in my book.
That's
so,
right.
How did you guys get together naman with
With lupus signs.
with lupus
Well,
science?
Stella again
With
was
Stella.
my classmate before in high school.
Wow, you're so creative. You have like a creative barkada. Barkada ba kayo?
Yeah, well, Stella, yes.
Okay.
Si Nicole was college, but Stella naman, so okay, Stella actually is the wife of the congressman now of the 1st district of Marikina.
Secret ba yun?
Marikina.
Si-
That's
Okay
what they're
lang ba?
for shoes,
Si
no?
Congressman Miro.
Miro Kimbo.
Hi.
Anyway, so
Hi,
parang,
Gov. Kong.
Yun na naman, she wanted to do something for the people there
Yes.
in Marikina. And
Oo.
then, you know naman, Marikina is known for its
Yes,
shoe industry, right?
Oo.
Yes, that's right.
So,
I love it.
this is giving back.
And so amazing also the research she put into it. It's
Okay.
like a scientist.
Yes, yeah.
How she showed us
How,
she's gonna go.
May kwento.
You
Let's
know,
talk about her.
It's
even if she's not
really,
here.
it's really parang, I think it's really an academic level because since she's an economics professor, and if I'm
Yeah.
right, she was a dean at some point.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Dean.
she? At UP. So parang,
There
really,
she
it's
is,
so
yeah.
deliberate. She approaches it, although she's quite good at technicals already, she is developing the best pumps and flats and timeless shoes.
Development,
Oh,
product
yeah.
dev. She's
Yeah.
really pouring
In
her.
fact,
Really,
her
yeah.
wedges, like her pumps too, are calculated, the heel, like the most comfortable height.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
She
That's
even
great.
knows how many hours you can wear it. She almost wants to put it at the back.
That's one. It's like a study.
Yeah,
it's
it's a
like a
study,
scientific
yeah.
approach to making the perfect heel. No,
That's
it's making the
true.
perfect shoe, be it a wedge or a heel.
Yes.
Professor Stella Kimbo puts research. So parang designed in a mad laboratory where
Oh,
she has
kinda.
True,
Yeah.
true. A very good approach. I actually like her approach. It's very fresh to me.
So with all this scientific research and scientific approach, does that look like a scientific shoe? No, it looks so glamorous. Look at that, you're walking.
This
diba?
boot, no. This was very hot during there was a time this half boot, diba? Was
Yes,
very hot.
yes, yeah.
But wala na ata to. Is it still in the store or maybe a few on sale?
A few na lang.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys can go and check it out.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
This is the brown version. It's like a brogue. It's like a lace-up.
That's right.
It's like a brogue and a lace-up. May tumatayo si Yaya. Okay, tumingin doon. Oh my God! It's a brogue and a lace-up shoe. Tuminis na lang daw. And this one looks high. It's a platform, but it looks like you can walk in it all day. How
Yeah.
many hours can you walk in this?
2.5 plus 2.
Ano yun? May sounds, may tao.
Is that your new yaya?
Yeah, that's the new Yaya. She's not ready. So this is a heel again,
Yeah.
scientifically engineered to give you maximum comfort
That's true.
from day to night. I noticed that most of the stuff that you have in your store, very day to night.
Yes.
What can you
Yes.
say about this day to night thing?
Well, I guess since the lifestyle of our audience really can't be changing all the time with all the stuff that we do,
Unless you're Michi Calica.
which I did kanina. No, but
Yeah.
it has to be very versatile.
Yes, I
Because of the
understand.
time and constraint. A lot of us are time starved. So we're very good with time. So dapat medyo multitasking also the styles.
From the jewelry to the shoes to the clothes.
Yes.
So I can wear that all day.
Yeah, that you can wear all day.
So this is this is the pump.
I think that's the Nina pump, if I'm correct. She has a name for everyone. So every pump, then there we are.
And
There's
you guys are all
Yeah.
enjoying the Nina pump.
Yes.
So how many hours can you stand in these pumps?
What do you think, Elena?
Actually, the whole day, You'll be
Huh?
surprised.
As
No,
in-
it looks really high, but it's a platform.
platform.
You can stand with
Platforms are
anything the
kind.
whole day.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I'm kind of used to it. So, wearing heels.
Okay, I like the wedge, the one, the platform wedge.
This was a bestseller, actually.
And what is
Yes.
life without ballerina
Oh,
flats?
this is
True,
actually
true.
her purpose talaga. to be able to develop the perfect pair of flats.
Ay,
Pwede ko siyang tulungan.
that's right.
Oh, yeah, right.
There you go. Look at
Yeah.
Let's talk about it later. Just making chika. And here, you see pretty maids all in a row. Her collection of foldable. Are these foldable? But you wouldn't dare
I
fold
don't
these.
think
yeah.
so. Are they foldable, Elena?
No, they just look bendy. But they're
Because
not soft.
they're soft kasi,
Yeah.
so it looks like
Looks can be deceiving. Although they are very soft, do not dare attempt to roll it up.
Yeah, I think no, because of the, if you look under, it's leather also.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a
not-
leather sole.
Everything, even the
inside
inside.
also.
Oo.
So it's exquisitely made. You don't...
Yes, with love.
Ay.
Oh no, it's
phone in
mine.
question.
Yeah. Hi, yeah. Thanks, Yaya.
Galit na si Yaya.
Okay, yeah. Yaya said, time na. Later na, Yaya. We're still talking about what is life without ballerina flats. Everybody wears ballerina flats. You have to have at least, 5 pairs in your closet. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then Saturday, Sunday, you wear your high heels. And I spy the Elena Bautista medallion.
Yeah, so pretty, right?
I love how you display your stuff, diba? It's like a crossover from your stuff to her stuff, and then everybody. It's like a whole experience.
That's true. So it's easier to shop that way, no?
Yes.
Yeah, again, you can just sit down on that circular kuchon,
Yeah.
and then you're
And then
looking.
you just ask for this.
Favorite
Ganun lang,
clients?
no?
Who are your favorite clients?
That's a good question. I'll start with you.
Sure.
She's
No,
always
no names,
confidential.
yeah.
Okay.
No names. Describe lang. Donya Levels.
You know, good question. I have his favorite client. As soon as she flies down, because she travels a lot locally for her business, as soon as she flies down the airport, she's off the Bonne Bouche when she hears there are new
great,
stuff.
yeah.
Like whether they're new clothes, and she'll get, hello, you know who you are. But she'll get siguro
Tira ka
like
naman,
12
te.
at a time.
Ay, ganon.
Because she'll see it on Facebook, then she'll rush to
Okay.
Bonne Bouche. And yeah, I have
No, we have also the mga slam
Yeah, we call
Clients
these clients who
also.
buy a dress, shoes,
Complete.
jewelry, and a complete set. Those are our favorites. too.
Okay, what do you call them?
Yeah. We used to call them slam dunk queens kasi lahat na kinuha nila.
Because I like how your store presents the merchandise. You don't have to think na.
Yes.
You help me please, Madam
Correct.
Designer. I do not
Yeah.
know what to buy.
True. Diba?
That.
Yeah.
There it is. You buy the jewelry. Do you have like a discount card for Donya's?
Not yet. We
Because
haven't thought
Donya's
about
don't
that.
ask for discount. If
Yeah.
you're a real Donya, you say, okay.
I'll buy them all.
I buy them
Have
all.
a discount.
But for the other Donyas, you say, wala ba kayong discount card? Diba? Or like a loyalty.
That should be
something,
nice,
something.
carrots. Yeah.
Diba? Something friendly.
Yeah.
And then again, these
Yeah.
are the 4 designers
Yes.
behind Bonne Bouche. Again, fashion designer Michi Calica, jewelry designer Elena Bautista, bag designer
Nicole
Nicole
Shecker.
Shecker, shoe designer Stella Kimbo.
for Lupesines.
Any what would your advice be to, how do you say it, designers that are starting out?
Okay, discipline first, because a lot of designers think it's about the glamour or creativity.
Okay.
That's not even half of it, darling.
It's not about the glamour,
even.
my friends.
Because what I like to do, if there's a new designer, I always say, I'll get back to you in 10 years. I'll see if you're still there. Because
Oh,
it takes a
okay.
lot of discipline. It takes a lot of non-design things also involved. So I think they should really be very diligent.
Okay.
Because it's a tough business.
Yes.
Very, very tough business. And it better be their passion for them to have the longevity.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. It's not all about glamour. There's
There's
a lot of
a lot of getting down and dirty too, because
and math.
also
Yeah.
also that, diba? And I think if you want to be a designer, you should also know the art of communication.
Oh yeah.
Diba? From here to the production, to
Oh, okay, in
clients,
that
to your
sense,
partners.
yeah. You can't be masungit, diba? You can't be masungit.
You can also.
You can.
Sometimes.
Are you masungit?
No, not to my clients.
Okay.
Never, ever, ever. No, but you have to be, if you're a boss, you're also strict.
Yes, you have
So
to be strict
sometimes
to a
masungit.
certain extent.
Yeah.
What about you, Elena? What is your advice to young jewelry designers or any
for
designer?
me, actually, anything for any designer, actually, passion, like what Michi said, that you have to love what you're doing. So
Enough to get down
enough
and
for
dirty.
because you
Yeah,
will do
and do math.
anything
Yeah.
to be successful also and
True.
to succeed in that field.
So even if you don't know what you want, not like you, diba? You knew what you wanted to do at an
Early
early
on.
age. But if kalat ka pa, parang you.
Eventually, I think, kasi eventually you will know na what you want to do talaga. Especially
But
for
not so
designers,
quickly.
I'm sure
Yeah.
they kind of know more or less, like during the time they were in school.
Because, like what I thought
Yeah.
in school, you know what? Let's say out of 40, I could see there were only 2 serious and only 2 will make it. I dare say.
Ay, teacher Michi
People
can
were-
see you.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
playing and
Yeah.
they thought to take fashion was the easy way out.
Uh-oh.
But no, not at all.
No,
no.
Sarah Bells,
Not-
yeah.
And I think if you start young, you really have an edge because like you started young, I started very young also, like from the garment factory of my parents.
Okay.
Medyo, it's the edge. It's not even the course.
Okay. Wow, it really
It's
runs
not-
in your blood,
Yeah,
no?
it's gotta run in your
Design,
blood
yeah.
if you wanna be like staying in there. And I've had some younger clients say, Tita Michi, what's your course? I told them, hindi yan sa course.
Yeah.
It's gotta be when you're young. Yeah.
So that is the advice of our guests for
Yeah.
tonight. And that's it, we're over time. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Thank you for making time.
Thank you
I know
for
you're very
having
busy.
us.
Thank you so
Carrots.
much. Wait a minute. Let's go back to the four creative people behind Bonne Bouche. Bonne Bouche, for me, looks like a celebration, or it is a celebration of
Yes.
style, creativity, design, friendship, and fabulosity. Okay, that's it. Oh, wait.
Yes, before we go,
Okay, pause.
we have a gift for you.
Can I start with mine? Because remember,
Yeah.
carrots, me first, okay? Oh my god! So this is for you. That's my love letter. You just open it,
I'll open
European
it now.
style. Yeah.
What's
yeah,
European
yeah.
style?
Like you don't wait. Oh, do it now.
Wait, nakataas yung pinky.
It's a good thing you remind. I rushed it for you, carrots. Okay. See?
Oh, it's a wedge. Yes. we have not spoken about it. It is
And
a wedge.
it's carrots.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Diba? Okay, yours.
And
Go,
then
Elena. Go,
this
go, go.
one is for you also.
Ay, buksan
I
natin.
know
Yeah.
you like that. No.
You have to look at Karen's face. Again, Karen's do it for the camera. That same face. Karen's what?
Bakit?
You're so cute.
Sana yun.
Carrots. I'll help you.
Oh my God!
Dami.
This is something that I'm coming up.
It's not yet out in the
It's not
market.
yet out.
Wear it.
And it's pink.
Can I see?
Okay, Karen,
my
this
God.
one has your initials here. Did you see it?
Oh my God!
Let's put it on carrots, shall we? Go.
ganon.
Yeah, how do you do it?
Okay,
Ganon.
from the- no.
Here.
Galingan niyo.
Like side. Okay, go.
This one, okay.
Oh, MG!
We were so excited when we saw it kanina.
I wanna, ginajabar na ako.
This one is a charm,
Because I'm
monogram.
charming.
Yeah. Kasi
Not
you're
that you need
charming.
anymore. You
No.
can
Kailangan natin ng powers.
You can actually remove this and then wear it as a pen.
Oh my God!
Like what you said.
It's a tiny version.
So cute, right?
Tanggalin na natin. Thank you so much! Oh my, ayoko mag-end. Kailangan mag-end? Yeah. Huwag tayo mag-end.
It's so cute. Hey, it fits your phone.
Oh, see?
It goes with your phone.
Yes, everything in my... house.
Elena, it's so lovely.
It's very pink.
cute.
Thank you. And
You're
thank you for
welcome.
igit kayo, no? You're very jealous. This is, I talk about it later on. Okay, and that's it. Thank you for watching Live Love LOLz. We are streaming live from Beyond the Box Studios at One Rockwell. See you next week.